Hey, how's it going, ladies and gentlemen? How you doing today for Monday, January the 21st, 2019? How was your weekend? We'll get into that in a minute.
Oh, don't even get into it.
Welcome to another episode of Talking Trends. We are your hosts. I go by the name of TK, and this is...
Tony.
Hey, and we find interesting news articles from across the globe, and we bring them to the comforts of your home or wherever you be watching or listening to this show. First off, thank you very much. You could be anywhere in the world, but you're here with us. You find, ladies and gentlemen...
Sorry,
was that too much?
I had a fuzzy hair on here. It was really bothering me. I had to get it off the microphone.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
But it's not too much. It's all right.
Yes.
Because it's all Monday.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
If this is your first time tuning in, ladies and gentlemen, again, we find some cool articles from across the globe, and we want to bring them to your attention. Oh, yeah. And unlike a lot of shows, this is done live, so anything can happen. Tony could be picking the fuzz off the mic all show long.
Yeah.
But we want to hear your likes, your dislikes, your opinions, and your comments on the stories that we're going to be covering on today's show. And you may be wondering what the hell is on today's show.
Oh, we wonder.
First off, you ever have low back pain?
Yep.
Yeah? What do you usually do to remedy the low back pain? You take it easy probably.
I mean, a little heat pack on there.
Stretches.
Man. Stretches. Take it easy. Relax. Yeah. Rest.
How about?
What do you suggest?
Injecting semen into your forearm.
No, I will not do that.
Well, one guy did, and he, of course, had to go to the hospital as a result.
Oh, yeah. It's always a good idea.
Yeah. What's not a good idea is being a little voyeur. Pictured here is a local policeman.
Very happy.
Very happy.
In this picture.
And I'm sure he was happy when he was being a little peeper at the... What hotel was it?
This is the Esquire Motel in Bedford. He's not very happy today. He's found guilty.
And we'll talk about that. And rounding today's show off, I don't know if you guys are big football fans or what have you, but, I mean, it was a crazy weekend. Had some good games. Yeah. Of course, with New England Patriots against the Kansas City Chiefs and New Orleans Saints against the Rams.
You couldn't ask for two more exciting championship games. These two games were good games.
They were pretty exciting.
Yeah. And some controversy.
And a lot of controversy.
Ooh, yeah, Daddy.
Yeah, I would say.
Yeah. Oh, we're going to say.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
First off, how was your weekend?
Good weekend. I got I'm starting to get my house organized a little more.
I see that.
I don't know what it is. I can't catch up on everything.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
It's so much. But not bad. Avoided the bad weather a little bit. We're very lucky.
Yes. I thought the storm was going to be a lot worse.
We thought it was going to be a lot worse. We warned everybody.
We did.
I mean, luckily it was just probably around 5 centimeters. A lot of rain last night. A lot of flooding going on, but nothing like New Brunswick, who got friggin' pounded. To the tune, I think, about 50, 60 centimeters. Bloody hell, and they expected another 10 centimeters today.
Shouts out to getting pounded.
Shouts out to getting pounded, baby. And Moncton had rivers down the streets. It was just flooding, too. So just a nightmare. If you're in New Brunswick, move to Halifax. If you're thinking about going to New Brunswick, don't. But not too bad. I watched a lot of football. What about you? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you got to.
Well, I got the sound effects on lock right now.
Nice. We got a new toy to play with, people. It's got a lot of sound effects. Yeah. Since we don't like doing our own sound effects, we're too big for that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll stop.
I love that.
Anyways, my weekend was all right. It was low key. Took things easy.
Flew under the radar.
It was very interesting. It wasn't a bad weekend. It wasn't a great weekend. It was in between.
Oh God.
So,
that's not a good thing.
It was all right.
Just like satisfactory weekend. God, that's worse. Yeah, no. It's getting worse here.
Yeah. Anyways, it was good. Whatever. I caught some football. That was the first full games of football I watched because I don't know. I haven't watched it all year pretty much.
You're a busy man.
I try to be.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's hop into today's show, guys. We would love to hear your comments and opinions on the stories that we got coming up next. So,
do it.
First off, oh boy, man is hospitalized after injecting semen. That's right, the goo, the spooge
in the world,
the international liquid.
How many different names can we don't even go that road.
The Jizz Factory.
It's Monday. Let's ease into it.
Okay, sorry. So anyway, there's a guy who was hospitalized, ladies and gentlemen, for injecting semen into his own arm to cure a severe sudden onset back pain.
Is there a connection between the two?
This is news to me. I thought you usually,
I mean,
put a little cold compress.
A little something on there.
Stretch. Take it easy for a couple days. Walk around. Don't sit.
Yeah.
For low back pain.
What's a forearm got to do with it?
I don't know. We're gonna find out together.
That's what Google can do sometimes.
It's pretty bad sometimes.
Google is not a doctor, people.
Guys, that's what I will say one thing.
Yeah.
If you have a problem, first thing, don't search online to try and self-diagnose, because you know what?
It's not.
A lot of the time, you're going to make it a little bit worse for yourself.
Yeah.
You know, especially if you have your little anxiety problems.
Mm-hmm.
You know, sometimes the answers are like, you have cancer. Like, no. It might not be that serious.
It's just straight up. You have a tumor.
Yeah, exactly.
Your life is over.
And in actual fact, you really just have a splinter. So anyways, you want to go to a trained medical professional.
Yes.
Such in this case. Anyways, so a case study published in the Irish Medical Journal, IMJ, says a man sought medical attention after complaining of severe sudden onset lower back pain after lifting a heavy steel object 3 days prior. But later revealed his back pain had pretty much been more long-standing. So during a physical examination, doctors also noted his arm was red and swollen. Guys, pictured here is his arm.
That doesn't look good.
No, it's right. It looks. That's a problem.
That's a problem.
I know.
We don't have that sound effect yet.
No, but we got the. Is this the?
What do you got?
I got it.
You got it?
Yeah, I got it. Check it out. We got the sound effects.
We have an emergency.
Yeah, that's a bad arm.
This is not a test.
No. So, anyways, so again, during the physical examination, guys, doctors noticed his arm was red and swollen. At this point, the man revealed that the homespun back pain remedy was to inject semen into his own arm once a month.
Once a month?
For 18 months.
Oh, my God.
Using a hypodermic needle that he bought online. I'm trying to picture this whole entire...
You are the dude.
Trying to picture this whole process going down.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Like, what are those cups in your fridge, sir?
I mean...
What are you doing? What's the sauce? I'm not eating at this guy's place, first of all.
I'm assuming that this was not on the first page of Google.
No.
This must have been like a page 7 or something.
I'm thinking like 18.
Yeah, way back.
I can't imagine going over to this guy's place for dinner and he's like, yeah, just help yourself in the fridge, and you just see all these cups lined up. No. Too much?
Is this rice pudding?
Anyways, so X-rays on the affected area revealed subcutaneous emphysema when gas or air is trapped under the skin. So the man was immediately commenced the intravenous antimicrobial treatment.
Yes.
But when his back pain eased, he discharged himself from the hospital without draining the infected area. The IMJ said the man was operating independent of any medical advice, clearly, and would search for prior reference to using semen as a treatment for back pain, be it medical or anecdotal. Came up empty in many regards. I don't know if semen's good for, I don't know. Is it good for the skin?
Well,
I've heard.
It's a fine source of protein. Apparently. Yeah. But I don't know, man. You gotta be very careful. Google, I find, for medical things, advice for minor things. How to remove a splinter. You know, I got a headache.
Yeah.
A small minor thing. When it comes to something like lower back, I would assume like the first couple things, go with those heat pack, an ice pack, maybe some sort of massage therapy.
This is good. I like that.
I mean, that's what I would think.
Yeah.
But
you should go to a walk-in clinic again and just be like, hey, doc, what do you recommend?
Yeah. I
do. I got a bunch of semen in my fridge. I was thinking about for the next 18 months or so on a 1-month schedule injecting this into my arm to help cure the lower back pain.
Yeah.
I would love to see actually the website that he found for this.
I would love to. I don't listen. There's no way that even. We got to find it. Find out what page it's on. It's got to be like page 45 or something.
I will laugh if it's like page 2. The Google AdWords are working real well for that person.
It wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me at all.
No.
Well, there's better ways to spend your evenings.
I would say.
Don't inject semen into your forearm for lower back pain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, we're done with this story, ladies and gentlemen. Boy. Just a little bit of sound advice. Yeah.
Oh, we're done with this.
Go see a medical profession if you have a low back or any other ailment that is troubling you. Don't go to Google and take whatever advice they offer. Google's good for do-it-yourself, for like maybe home improvements, how to fix a toilet.
Yeah, not
back. How to caulk a window.
Oh, yeah. Yes. Yeah. So don't take Google at it's not Dr. Google, people. It's just Google.
Yeah.
We'll seek a second opinion.
Yeah.
Google just plays one on TV
and on the internet. Up next, man, the law enforcement, the stickier side, if you will.
Speaking of semen.
Yeah. Jesus.
By the way, Megan says not under the skin, but the Swedes actually have been researching it for many uses for semen. Mind you, it's not straight out of the man, but it's synthesized. So you have to be careful with the semen and where your sources. Yeah. Your sources are. Anyway, speaking of sources and semen,
yes,
and people that are probably doing things that they shouldn't be doing. Well, you got to be careful.
Yes, we do.
If you're staying, or if you were staying at the Esquire Motel, this is an alert to everybody out there. Pay attention.
Get your money back.
This is not a false alarm, people. This is a real deal. Halifax regional police officer who was caught on camera peeping into people's rooms. A hotel guest has been found guilty of voyeurism. Constable George Farmer, 11-year veteran, Halifax Police Department here, of course. Member of the force was also found guilty of trespassing by night and breach of trust. The charges relate to incidences at the Esquire Motel,
the fanciest,
the finest of the finest, along the Bedford Highway. Between November 23rd and December 3rd of 2017, where Farmer could be seen several times looking into windows of rooms that had guests inside.
What was he doing? I know what he was doing.
Oh, you know what he was doing.
At
the time, police said the matter, quote, is believed to have compromised the privacy of multiple victims. No shit. He's pled not guilty to all charges. Farmer previously admitted while on the stand that he looked into the windows of rooms at the Esquire Motel along Bedford Highway. He also admitted to unscrewing bulbs in security lights to appear less visible. I think those are all signs you're guilty, man. I mean,
that's very incriminating evidence.
You
said there, sir.
But Farmer testified he testified that he was there to ensure the safety of guests inside, as the motel had a reputation for prostitution, drugs, and missing children. So he was a rogue cop.
Here's what you do.
Yeah,
officer of the public.
Yeah,
knock on the door. Say, hey, how's your evening going, folks? There's a lot of bad situations that happen around this area.
Yeah.
I'm just letting you know I'm going to be within the vicinity. If anything goes awry, you guys are safe.
Yep.
Instead, shuts off the lights and peeks in the windows.
It seems like the wrong way to go. I don't know. There's just some things you shouldn't be. Injecting semen in your forearm and probably peeping into people's windows at a motel. Probably a couple things you shouldn't be doing.
It's not good.
In the decision handed down Friday, Judge Chris Manning said Farmer's motive for public good is not directly relevant to the voyeurism charge. Manning also said that he did not understand why Farmer unscrewed light bulbs at the back of the motel, stating that he was putting others at risk.
I don't know who he's helping out here. I think he's helping out like the people who are going to be the offenders.
Who
don't want to be seen.
That's what it sounds like to me. Judge Manning found it was highly relevant that Farmer didn't advise dispatch about what he was doing while working. Well, no shit. He also believed Farmer wasn't acting on reasonable grounds when he was looking into motel windows, resulting in the guilty verdict to trespassing by night and breach of trust. Manning has said, even though it didn't appear Farmer was there for sexual purpose, it is not relevant for a guilty voyeurism charge beyond a reasonable doubt. Farmer will be sentenced in April. And he's been on paid leave ever since his arrest, just to boot, just so you taxpayers know, he's getting paid.
That sums up the picture that I'm looking at of the guy right now.
Yeah, he's like, dun, da, da, da.
Yeah, paycheck.
I still get paid to be a pervert.
Yeah.
So do we. But, I mean, it's all good. It's all good.
just getting paid out here.
Winner, chicken dinner. You got the coins, baby.
Yeah.
Anyway, so much for protecting and serving.
Serving himself.
He's serving all right, baby.
Yeah.
So anyway, I mean, he found guilty. I don't know what the sentence is going to be. The charges don't sound that bad. I mean, it's breach of trust. right? I mean, that's one thing. But, I mean,
But
like,
any other job, breach of trust, listen, you're fired.
It's true.
You're not getting paid.
You're not getting paid.
If I own a business and someone is guilty of breach of trust, guess what, sir? Ma'am, you're fired. No benefits.
No.
Go home.
It seems to be always in this position with police that no matter what happens, no matter what and we've had cops where they were like in these situations for a year and a half, waiting trial, waiting for everything to go through, and they're still collecting money.
It's insane.
What the hell?
Yeah, I don't get it.
I don't understand, man. This is the problem. Can we just have some common sense? Just some common sense, people.
A little bit.
Any other job, you get your ass canned, you would not get paid.
No, that's true.
Anyway, people that are getting paid, well, not getting paid to be here, but
who knows? They could be at work. Shouts out to you if you
Shouts out to you guys. Time for the roll call. Shouts out to everybody who joined us today. Kim all the way in BC. Megan, thank you for joining us. Ben, shouts out. Brandon, 80 blades, 80 days, 80 meals in 80 days. Ben, DJ Mutz in the house. Mel's in the house as well. Joe, Sloppy Joe Kelly in the house. Jillian's in the house. And also in the house today. Thank you guys for joining us once again. We appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Megan says it's slap on the wrist. Sounds like it's going to be a slap on the wrist.
Although you said slop isn't Sloppy Joe on the wrist.
Oh, Sloppy Joe on the wrist.
Yeah, I know it is a slap on the wrist.
Kinky.
And, I mean, it kind of makes me want to apply for a job in law enforcement.
Well,
if I can get away with a little voyeurism on the weekend at the Esquire.
Yeah, we're doing that now, not getting any pay.
Yeah, what the hell?
Doesn't seem right. Anyway, we digress.
We do.
And we digress.
Again, thank you guys for tuning into the show, and whenever you can, we are here Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Don't pay attention to the thing behind me saying otherwise. That's false news.
It's close.
And if you haven't liked our page, it says We Talkin' Trends on Facebook, and you can find us on YouTube and your favorite streaming platform for podcasts. Just type in Talkin' Trends.
You'll find it.
We'll come up.
I find it every morning.
Right?
I just ask Alexa. That's all it is.
It's pretty easy.
Super easy.
Yeah. That's cool that nothing else pops up.
No. No, what do you mean?
I don't know. That something else could pop up.
No, we're there. It recognizes us. And
verified, ladies and gentlemen.
Verified, baby.
And coming up on the second half of the show, little heated debate kind of going on right now in the sports world.
Well, it was an interesting weekend.
Very interesting.
And NFL championship football, of course, playoffs going on leading up to the Super Bowl. Came down to a couple games.
And a couple of plays.
The Patriots took on, of course, the Rams. Kansas City. They took on Kansas City, sorry. Yeah. And the Rams took on the Saints. Both very close games.
Listen, it was the first time 2 championship games went to overtime.
Yes, that's right.
That's what they were saying.
I think you're right.
I can only go by what I was told.
I think you're right. Both games good. One more controversial than the other.
Yeah.
Big controversy all over the sports world today. Of course, in the Saints game, there was a huge non-call for pass interference, which basically cost the Saints the game and the opportunity to go to the Super Bowl. So, if you guys didn't watch it or haven't heard about it yet, probably one of the worst non-calls in not only NFL history, I think sports history actually. Pass interference wasn't called late in the fourth. Yeah. Where if it would have been called and it was very blatant, I mean, very obvious. Even if you knew nothing about football, you kind of be like, is he allowed to do that?
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
And of course, had that call would have been made, the Saints would have been able to basically win the game easily because they were already up, and it would have been first down, and they could have run the clock, and it would have been over.
Right.
It did not get called, and ultimately led to overtime, where the Rams went and kicked the field goal to win it. Actually, a long field goal, 57 yards, wasn't small. But still, they should never have been in the overtime situation to begin with. So
for overtime situations, do you think that both teams should have a chance? Do you think it should really depend on who gets that coin toss? Do you
think they do have a chance. They both have a chance, unless the first team gets a touchdown.
Right.
Then the game is over.
Yeah. But
so you're saying that they both should have a chance either way?
Yeah.
I think that they should. I mean, it could go on for a little while, but I think that both should have a possession to see what they can do.
I think both teams should have a possession, touchdown or no touchdown. Even let's say, if a team scores a touchdown, but then the other team has a chance. Yeah. And if they don't score a touchdown, then it's over.
Well, they recently did. I know that they changed the rules because it used to be that if you won the coin toss and you got the possession and you scored, the game was over. They changed it recently to make sure both had at least a possession.
Right.
With the stipulation, if the first team scored a touchdown, then the game would be over. So maybe it is time to maybe change that up.
I think it'd make it more interesting.
It sucks when it comes down to a coin toss. It really does.
Because some teams, they thrive on that, and especially if something has led to them to go to overtime, they have all that momentum, and then if they get the coin toss on top of it, I mean, you saw it pretty much, I think, in the Kansas City game. With the Patriots.
I mean, that was it, right? That's about as good as an example as you get.
Yeah.
Coin toss, and it allowed them to win the game.
Yeah, and I was saying to Tony earlier, it kind of reminded me of the championship when Patriots were facing the Atlanta Hawks a couple years ago, where Patriots came back out of nowhere and went into overtime, won the coin toss, and just because of that momentum, the rest, as they say, is history.
Pretty bad. But that's sports, and we've known about a lot of sports calls that have gone either way.
Are you willing now, sir?
No.
To give a round of applause to the Patriots by any chance, or to one Tom Brady?
Listen.
Are you ready to? When are you going to give it up? I'm biased. I like sports, but you got to give it up when credit is due. Sometimes. Well,
I don't. But I can't. I just can't. I can't. Brady can suck it from day one to the day he's done. I can't do it.
You won't even after he's done, and let's say he's a sports analyst.
Yeah.
On whatever network, you won't be like, man, he was a good player.
Listen, Tom Brady.
Well, you can't admit he's a good player now.
He's a great player.
Oh.
I don't think there's any doubt about that.
Okay.
I also think that he's had a great coaching staff around him.
It's a very rare thing, I think, that's going on right now.
Very rare combination of a great coaching staff and a surrounding cast that's very talented.
Yeah.
And they all work well together.
Yeah.
And thanks to, Bill Belichick and what he's been able to do at the helm, listen, he's created a machine that's a winning machine, and there's nothing you can do about that.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. Yeah. It's not the Super Bowl I'd like to see, because I just think it's going to be one-sided now. I just think that the Pats have too much. They just got too much experience, too much talent. The Rams are lucky to be there.
Yeah, I mean, I did say a couple weeks ago I thought it was going to be the Rams versus the Chiefs, but I was wrong. At least I was half right, I guess. But I didn't think New England was going to make it. But
I don't know.
I had a feeling because I'll watch for the commercials. Okay.
Megan says I agree with Tony, but he deserves a high five. I give him a high five.
Oh,
maybe a low five.
Man,
but
I think you're being very nice now.
I'm being nice now.
This is very nice.
Don't put me in front of the game on Super Bowl, because I will not be nice.
This is true.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I think it's going to be Casey's never been. That's a rookie quarterback. He's never been in that situation. Very tough for him to win in that scenario. Although they could have won the game in several situations.
There's a couple situations they could have won. They could have had it.
Yeah.
But again, a couple stupid plays from even like the offensive line where something was called back, and it's just like
it always
just
comes
little
down.
Mistakes, man. They add up. Right.
It comes down to small. And here's what the great thing that the Patriots do is that they take advantage of your mistakes.
Yep.
And they make you pay. You cannot commit any errors against them and not capitalize. If KC catches New England making a mistake, they can't capitalize. They didn't get any points off of those.
I remember in the last quarter, New England gave up like 60 yards for penalties.
Yeah.
I was just like, okay, that's a free touchdown. You should be winning right now. But they say it's a game of inches, guys.
It is a game of inches. We will see, because on February 3rd, how many inches, baby? Yeah. There's my buddy. February 3rd, Super Bowl goes down. So this is going to be the matchup.
You got to watch it. You're not going to watch it.
I'll watch it.
Yeah.
But I won't watch it.
Come on.
I'll watch it. I'll watch it going in knowing I think the Patriots are going to win.
Okay.
I don't have any hope for the Rams. I'm sorry.
Okay.
But I will place money down on the Rams, because just in case the long shot comes through.
This is true. I might do the same.
I'm going to take that.
Yeah.
I'm going to take that money.
Yeah.
But anyway, we'll see what happens. Do the Raptors play tonight? No. I don't think that they do.
I'm not sure.
I don't know.
I think they're playing Sacramento soon. It might be tonight or tomorrow.
Okay.
But
we shall see. I don't know what's
you looking it up right now?
Yeah, I'm just going to check it out right quick, because I wasn't sure. It looks like nope, I guess not.
No, I mean, yeah.
But there is some good games though. I think
Lakers and Golden State.
That's a nice little game.
No LeBron though, I don't believe.
No LeBron. Late night game, of course.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
That's it. I don't know. We got nothing else to say.
That's it. We're
gonna
toast.
say?
We're toast.
Done.
We're hungry.
So done.
Got to fill our bellies.
Yeah, fill my belly.
Yes. But again, guys, thank you very much for tuning in. We do really appreciate when you do sit there and watch, even if you have us on in the background.
Or listen, yes.
Yeah, if you have us on in the background, thank you.
Yeah.
It means a lot. We'll be back Wednesday around the same time, 5 o'clock.
We'll be here.
And, of course, Friday. But whatever you get up to this evening, make sure it's a safe one.
It's going to be cold tonight. Bundle up. Stay inside.
Snuggle up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see you guys on Wednesday.
We will.
Peace.
We out.